And Game 7 showdown. Celtics hosting the Sixers in Game 7.
Joel the Troll.
Paul George carrying momentum from Game 6 early on here.
Okay, young PG.
He shot the ball brilliantly in the
He
series.
did.
All right.
Fresh. That back.
You know what? He had to guard Joel Embiid for multiple possessions.
In the post, look, trying to box him out, too.
Yeah. And by the way, he'll address that momentarily from his videocast or podcast. Here he is trying to...
Joel Embiid is a massive
Trying to guard him there. Yep. All right, now here's Paul George going to work.
Come on.
Getting in his
Back
bag.
55% on threes in that series.
Playoff P.
I remember when they made those TikTok recaps of his game with the music.
Yeah. A little slow-mo.
Yeah, yeah.
Sade or something like that.
Oh,
Here's the rook. Edgecombe.
How do you not love that?
Early in the fourth, Embiid still feeling it. And we'll hear more here from Jaylen Brown.
I ain't never seen him that dominant. He was dominant from a physical standpoint, passing the ball. Obviously, he's been more athletic in the past, but I give him credit.
So Boston down 5 here. Brown gets the jumper, and now Maxey with a tough layup and finish.
That's how they separated. It's literally turning on the Jets.
Philly advances to the semis to take on the Knicks. Embiid with 34, 12, and 6. Maxey with 30, 11, and 7. Let's take a listen after the game. The Sixers had never won a playoff series when trailing 3-1. Their 18 losses without a win were the most in NBA history. Meanwhile, the Celtics had never lost a playoff series when leading 3-1. Their 32 wins without a loss were also the most in NBA history. So, Brian, what does this mean for Philly here now that we've seen this version of Joel Embiid?
Well, first off, there's just a personal score to settle because they've been blocked by these Celtics for most of the last decade, okay? Secondly, there have been so many times where things have gone against Philly, where guy got injured at the wrong time, they had the wrong matchup at the wrong time, somebody had a slump at the wrong time, somebody got suspended at the wrong time or whatever, and now it was the other. Now it was Joel Embiid healthy at the right time and Paul George healthy at the right time, and unfortunately Jason Tatum getting ruled out at the right time. It all lined up for them, and they took advantage of it. What brilliant play from Maxey and Embiid in this moment. I don't care how many games they got. I don't care who's eligible or who's available and who's not. To go on the road and both have 30, 10, and 5 games,
yeah,
that's historic basketball. So they had a moment where things lined up in their favor, and then they delivered on that moment. And guess what? They're no longer the number 7 seed. They beat the 2 seed, and I know that they don't get home court advantage, but in my mind, they have as much of a chance to win this series and win the Eastern Conference if that man stays healthy as anybody else.
So, Wendy, you're basically saying they inherited the 2 seed.
There you go.
They didn't get home court, but
They inherited.
I couldn't disagree more. So when Joel's playing like that, he's unstoppable. And this is going to be a tough matchup against the Knicks. In their favor. This means the world to the fans. Like 44 years, you know how long they've been waiting to beat the Celtics?
Yeah.
And it's kind of not right up the road, but there's another series that's right up the road, the Knicks, where last time they played, went 7 games, and they had more Knicks fans in the arena than they did, Philly fans. So Joel said, if you need the money, I got you. I don't know if he's serious about that or not, but he's trying to help Philly fans get tickets. But this is going to be a great matchup when they're playing at this level and they're all healthy. This is not a 7 like Brian said. This is a top 3 team in the league.
So I have trust issues with both of the teams, the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers, but you have to respect the fact that they didn't shy away from the moment. They actually attacked it. Joel Embiid attacked it. He's not that guy that's going to go and do the volleyball swat, ping your backboard, ping your shots on the backboard, but he was looking for those. He was hunting those mismatches. Yeah. He was, pursuing that contact because he was the bigger guy on the floor. And so for Philly, they're a wild card. It's hard to trust them. But when they do have their players available, it's interesting to see the confidence that they're playing with and how it's actually at the right time, as you said, Wendy.
All right, next up for Philly, though, is the Knicks and Karl Anthony Towns, right? Him and the Knicks and Joel have had some history, let's call it. Spicy history. Yep. October 2019, Wolves in Philly, and a scuffle between Embiid and Cat erupted into a full-out brawl.
WWE.
Yep. Both players were ejected.
Why are you bringing up bold stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they patched this up.
Yeah. Barbs were traded on social media, by the way, at that time as well, you may remember. This was peak Joel Embiid era. Yeah. So Embiid and Towns will meet in the playoffs for the first time ever tonight. Embiid has won 9 of their 14 career meetings during the regular season, and he also averages more points, assists per game than Towns does. So, Shanae and Danny, what do you got on these guys?
Hold on. Danny, have you seen that TikTok trend? Show me how you square up. Show the camera. How you square up?
Square up?
All right, how you square up?
This
is going to be a real square-up matchup, especially in the paint. It literally comes down to the centerpieces because they are focal points for both of their teams, one Joel Embiid and one Karl Anthony Towns. And it's not just scoring, it's also playmaking for both of them. I'm going to take New York. You're going to take Philly,
yeah,
right? Got to represent your squad, your former squad. All right, let's start with Cat, the big man, because in order to be successful, he has to continue to attack, and it's not just scoring, it's playmaking. Thank the Lord that they have focused on him as the offensive hub. Look at it. He can palm the ball. He has tremendous vision. This play right here is a flex action where you set a back screen, and you're going to get the easiest shot in basketball. OG Anunoby had a great final game in this series. He exploded because of dimes like this from Cat. But Cat, when I say attack, he's got a flex on him. He shoots the 3 ball so well, you got to bring your defender outside the 3-point line. He's so great at direct line drives. He's going to get the contact. He's going to get the pursuit by Joel Embiid. Finishing through contact is the separator for him. Thank the Lord that New York has decided to go to their centerpiece. He's had 2 triple-doubles in this postseason. We might get some more.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be one for the ages, this matchup. We have not seen in the playoffs before. But Joel Embiid playing at this level, and he's also found ways to make plays. In double teams, he struggled. Let's go to the clip. This is where he's excelled and opened up his game. He's got mismatches. He's played so well that they couldn't play Vucevic in this series on Game 7. But you see, he's watching where the double team is coming. Usually not so great. Sees the doubles coming from here. Sees where it's coming. The guys, they're also moving without the ball great. Kelly Oubre sees that, follows him behind suit. Easy to make that pass over the top. We'll see how he does in this series against the double teams, but he's getting a steady dive and getting used to it. Also, if you play him one-on-one, you know he's going to get easy basket. He knows how to square up. He got jab step. He got Euro steps. He knows how to get fouls. Cat, as one thing he struggles with, is staying out of foul trouble. He's also a bully. He's going to big body you, bully you into the paint, and he might sell a call if you give him a little bump, but if you let him get this deep, it's barbecue chicken. And also, he will sell the call and get you a foul trouble. So Cat is going to be a challenge for him not to get in foul or stay out of foul trouble in this series.
That's a very nice way of saying it, according to Jaylen Brown. He had different words, but you said he can sell the call.
Sells the calls.
But you know what they can also do? These guys can assist. We're actually seeing their best ever seasons in the postseason with career highs playmaking. Joel Embiid at 7 assists per game and Karl Anthony Towns at 6. So this is truly you know the Spider-Man, right? Yeah, the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
2 great centers, 2 elite centers.
No, they point at each other. They don't.
You got a point. You got the point. All right, still to come on NBA Today. The East is down to the final 4 teams. Danny and Chene will have the answer as who will have a career-defining run. Victor Wembanyama faces a familiar foe tonight, fellow Frenchman Rudy Gobert. Find out why this matchup will be much closer than you think. And a dramatic Game 7 in Detroit. The Pistons saved their season, and the Magic now need a new head coach. We have all the details next on NBA Today.